Okay, this is a test video just to make sure that everything actually comes out okay. So I just want to check my camera and make sure the sound is working. Hi. I'm very excited. I wanted to do a 2019 flip through for my planner. I use Happy Planner products and I'm really excited about it. So you only see a Happy Planner in this particular video. I do use some other planners for other little things that I've purchased that were really inexpensive, and I'll get into that in future videos to show you how I intend to use those planners. So if you are one of my 16 subscribers, thank you. Thank you for patiently waiting for additional videos. If you are new, you may also know me as Debt Free Tea. I am initiating my Debt Free Tea stuff as well. But everything you see for kind of Happy Planner here is the Live2Plan. So Live2Plan, Debt Free Tea, not necessarily interchangeable, but definitely using Happy Planner products to push both those efforts. Live2Plan is just my hobby. It makes me feel good, and I like being part of the community. So if you'd like to see more videos from me, please like in the bottom, subscribe, and join me in future videos. Okay, here we go. So this is a classic Happy Planner. I actually started in August of 2019. I'm going to flip through. What you see here is essentially a Frankenplan. I have the horizontal calendar layout that I use, and I'll talk in the description about more about the planners and stuff. So I just really wanted to get into what I did and why I did what I did. So I was Frankenplanning before I even knew what Frankenplanning was. So here you go. Oh, these lovely quotes I think describe me to a T, so to speak. Haha. Okay, sorry for the glare. This little dashboard I've never used, but it's good if you like to draw your own boxes and that kind of thing. So I plan on using that in the future. So here's my cover sheet. I don't have any stickers. I just wrote my name and then the 3 areas that I really kind of talk about in my planner, my planners. So here you have a 2019-2020 layout. I did not use this at all as far as kind of using the calendar to highlight anything. I had a currently page setting up for August. I did not use it because I really wasn't sure what to do with it. I did use or try to attempt to use the insert for the savings using a 1s and 5s challenge. So when I originally thought about using a planner, I kind of thought about this from a debt-free tea perspective. Like, okay, I'm all things debt-free tea, but what I found out was that I actually enjoy kind of just the Live2Plan piece, which is decorating and using stickers and using all the stuff. So I really enjoyed that. I do intend to go back and fill this in to show what I achieved for 2019 each month that I deposit. I did not do the month at a glance, as you can see, but neither here nor there. So this is a hot mess, Why? What was I thinking? I decided that I was going to use existing stickers that I had in my arsenal. So what you see here is that effort, and I'm going to go right on to the next page. So because I was kind of discouraged from that effort, I did not do any planning for the month of August except for kind of the last week. So I've said I'm determined, I'm going to do this. This is excellent. And then I really started kind of lining out what I was going to do, and I was going to focus on functional planning. Yes, exactly. So what you see here is some, in my mind, atrocious writing. I don't like it. Some people say, oh, it's very neat. I just don't like it. I don't like the way I write my 3s or my 8s. I just don't like it. My 8s, look at that. Ugh. Anyway, So, I used a couple of the half sheets to jot down some things I was going to do. It almost seems redundant. Like, why are you making a half sheet list? I don't know. I did check off some get it done items, and then I had decided I was going to do a weekly meal plan, you know. I was going to use my brand new Instant Pot. No, did not happen. I did, however, go grocery shopping and got some stuff. None of it really Instant Pot type stuff. Again, I used a couple of stickers, and then I got really motivated. And for the currently page for this month, I wrote down some of my goals, the things I wanted to focus on. Originally, instead of debt-free tea, I was thinking about a debt-free me, and then I did some research, and there's already a debt-free me. So I was really ambitious, thinking I was going to launch a whole, blog and all that good stuff. Did not happen. Also did not finalize Kelly Family Reunion 2020 stuff. I'm still working on that. So planning is not necessarily meant to get done. That's why they call it planning. So I was excited about having the 2 Timothy 1:7 from the Bible. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So I took that and ran with it, and I started journaling. So my journaling was very basic. I used the guided journal from Happy Planner, and very basic. I didn't do anything special as far as stickers. But what I do like about it is that I didn't have to think about it. I essentially answered the questions. Did not do a budget review. I attempted to do something for September for budget. Didn't happen. Now, September. I'm very proud of this kind of initial spread. After watching a lot of YouTube videos, I thought about, okay, I'm going to challenge myself to use one sticker book and focus on just that sticker book and lay it out. And I think I did a pretty decent job. I'd give myself a solid C+. And I know you're not supposed to compare yourself to others, but it's hard not to to compare. I think I did a pretty good job. I continued to incorporate. I used life hack cutouts that I have from my calendar. So I had a lot of old ones, and I didn't want to just throw those pages away. And I'm going to continue this in the future because I think it's just a good way to kind of capture where my head was at. As you can see, I was using a time chart. This really doesn't work for me because I don't like to necessarily stick to a schedule. So this I think was more my style, or became more my style, kind of more decorative, and then showing kind of what I had going on for the week. A lot of people I noticed use the vertical. I didn't even realize there was a vertical. I think I grabbed the first thing that I saw, and I'll post that in the bottom as far as the different planners and stuff that I have in this particular Catchall Franken plan, which has my journal and my calendar. September, just I think I was just very motivated in September. I then went into kind of a plan with my sister. We got on Duo together, and we were talking about planning, and a lot of the planners don't kind of have this layout, or none of the planners have this particular layout. So we were brainstorming, and she mentioned, I would love to have a horizontal and a vertical all for the same week, and then I could look at it and maybe use it in different ways. So I thought it was a great idea, and I may actually go back and do this again. So I created this myself using just stickers and drawing the lines to create. So essentially it's the same this week, Monday through Sunday. I drew some extra lines to create the extra days, and then the same thing for the horizontal view. So a lot of people might say, well, why would you do that? And I think maybe this would be good if you don't want to have a vertical, you want to kind of combine a vertical capability or functionality to your planner. So my currently for October, again, I really like this. I think it's a great way, and I wish I had kept this up. I did not keep this up. I wish I had, so that you could see, you know, from month to month kind of where my head was at. Forgive me, I'm trying to fix this camera again. It's like it keeps moving on me. So going into, so this was my currently going into, is this September? I was getting backwards. Anyway, so I had journaling continued. As you can see, I have the life hacks. And I'm just going to flip through a lot of pinning here, not as many stickers. And I wasn't necessarily faithful to every single day. I tried to be, and I think I did pretty good. And as I go back and look at some of these spreads, I'm quite proud of, you know, how they turned out. I call these spreads as well, even though they're journaling. So just to give you a sense of what you can do with your happy planner journal, guided journal effort. I know there are other journals. People use the horizontal to just journal as well, and that's also a good technique. I had a couple of I would call this my my doodle page, and in the Army, I'm retired Army, and Dilbert as an engineer in the Army, you know, I think all engineers love Dilbert, and some of these sayings have special meaning to me because I heard them over deployments. I heard them with, you know, some of my peers, subordinates, bosses, and so it just kind of makes me smile. I'm gonna do more of those as well for those blank pages that are in between the journals. So as I keep going, again, I use the same type of technique through the month of September. One thing that I did do in here was take notes on One Big Happy Life, the Wealth Builders Academy, which I did join. I did the 1-year subscription, and we had a good session, and I went through, and this talks about all of my different financial goals and things that I want to get done that may or may not cost money, but most likely do. So I do have a snapshot of that. I think I'll keep it in there. I don't know if I'll transfer it to my big debt-free tea binder. So now we go into the calendar for October. Hey, as a little DIY exercise, I took the end parts of, you'll never guess what this is. This is tissue box. So I took the tissue box. I like the colors, and of course you see it throughout the theme for October, and I just made a dashboard / bookmark. So take two ends, glue them together. Make sure you hole punch beforehand, hole punch each side, then glue them together, and then I add a couple stickers to add to the what it looks like. So I'm happy with that. Now move that to the side so you can see what October looks like for me. Okay. I think October was a good month. I did branch out to another book and started using a lot more stickers. And what you'll also see is I started using larger print, different types of font. And really just in my mind, I picked a color. I use friction pins, and I hope and pray this stuff doesn't, disappear on me. And you may not be able to see everything just because of the gold doesn't show well. But here, I really love these. So I think I did pretty good. Again, I wish I had done this. I used this one. This is where I started using social media, Get Social packet, and it really didn't help me plan. I felt like I was just kind of tracking it, and I didn't use it like it should be. So I want to have something different coming in for 2020, so I'll figure that out. Here we are, journaling for October. Lots more stickers. I think I was getting way more creative here. Showing just really good stuff. I really like these too. These are cool. I basically went with like whatever color the page was, and that way, that's one less thing to think about, and then you can just build off of that theme. You go in, you look for the stickers that match up, and you go from there. Mix and match. I really love this. This is one of my favorites, like all the colors, and I mixed in the colors from the stickers to journal. I also like this one. I don't know. I really kind of got in a groove for October and was just knocking out my journaling efforts. Went back to use some of the life hacks, as you can see, and just really like it, like all of it. All right, I'm adjusting my camera here. So I'm going to get better at this, I promise. I just got to work on it. All right, I think the audio is good, maybe not the visuals right now, but I'm going to get it together. All right, that's a little bit better. So as I continue on, again, I hope some of these motivate you as you're planning. You don't feel like you have to, do something every day. I have a little bit of OCD, so I felt like I needed to write in my planner. And it makes me feel good, and I can go back now and I have kind of a record, a memory keeping of everything that was happening in 2019 since I'll say solid September, and I'm gonna do much better for 2020, although I have not journaled. I'm still building everything for 2020. So what you're going to see here is November. I am a member of sorority, and this is probably one of my favorite spreads. I love this. It says, "Believe you can." You can see that. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. A little bit of the royal blue. So our colors are royal blue and gold. And it's hard to find stickers that kind of did what I wanted to do. So I did a lot of pen and mapped out everything for what we call Rovember. So I think thumbs up to this. Love this spread. And then I kept the theme going through the month to show Rovember activities. I don't want to skip anything. Oops, kind of sticking together. So a lot of gold. So I'm going to have to hold some of this up so you can see it. And I do not know why these are sticking together. Maybe the heat. I don't know. Okay. Looks like the washi tape was starting to stick together. So I did not know it would do that. Some weeks were better than others as far as kind of getting information transcribed. Bear with me here as I break these sheets. I'm trying not to tear the sheets. Okay. Did not do much this week. Closing out November. And then I went to visit my sister. Again, I skipped the currently and the budget. And now I'm into the November journaling. So I initially didn't capture November in the first 2 pages. After that, it was all blue and gold November type. I went all in. I mean, I was creating stuff. I was DIYing information. Some was more simple than others. I even colored in the page to make it gold. I went all out. I used tumble glue to glue the pages together, and these are wrong ladies, and I painted out their dresses in blue and gold. I was all in. So yeah, I'm really happy with how all of this turned out. Frankly, I think it looks really good. So still with me there? Okay. All right, trying to keep everything in focus here. All right, here we go. So, I kept going. Again, I mean, this took some time to kind of get through this. And I think one thing I'll do is I will go back and print out some pictures of me and my sorority sisters, my chapter, and different images that I liked that were on Instagram and Facebook that highlighted November, and actually put some of those on the blank pages that you see here in November, like this one here. So as we go through, hopefully this motivates you as well, just like, I don't know, I kept it going even with the different ones because I ran out of other paper and I used this paper. And I was able to make it all the way through the 30th of November. And now going into December, I went ahead and did a journal for 1 December just to kind of close out the month. Ended on Sunday. I did have part of a fitness journal, if you would. I initially was going to do like the whole fitness journal, but I took it out. This is another DIY bookmark. Same principle. Not as pretty as the other one, but same principle. I went in and I decided that I wanted to track, show my steps. And, I thought I was going to work out more, do yoga, did not do yoga. And in some cases, I did the steps, but I didn't fill it out. So for November 2019, I actually used my watch more. This is a Samsung Galaxy watch, and it does all the stuff. So, I can set my steps, and right now I am tracking to get 15,000 today. So my 2020 goal is to do 15,000 a day at a minimum 14,000. So I'm clearly exceeding kind of my 2019 activities already going into the new year. December, I just love Christmas layout. Anyway, so I just went with the whole holiday theme for December 2019. I used whatever colors and stickers that kind of matched the mood for the holidays. So, this is what you see for December. And I think it was, yeah, not as many stickers, more refined. I love this dashboard. This is supposed to be my to-do for, I should have that in my new one, but I don't. Yes, the Mandalorian is everything. Okay, for your geeks. Again, did not do that curly page. Some stuff I just didn't use. I told you, excuse me, that I didn't like the Get Social pages. Excuse me. So, going into the journaling side, used less stickers, more bullet points in some cases, and I like to change from print to cursive, so I went in like a cursive theme in the bottom for all of the journaling. So, at least I started out, and then I changed it up. I guess I got tired of writing. So again, you see me consistently kind of using the color scheme that's there, or a complementary color to or what's in the guided journal. Some wrong. I filled in a sheet for the 15th. Instead of doing the guided, I did my own thing, which I like. And so, as I close out December here, I think I just enjoyed the process. Taking the stickers, doing the journaling, and creating something that I can look at for, years to come. So I hope you like everything that I've showed you today. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. And as you can see here, let me just flip back. I ran out of the other style of journaling, which is this style. And on the 23rd to the 29th, I went to the other style guided journal. Again, I'll post that in the notes at the bottom, in the description at the bottom, so you can understand what's going on and why I did what I did. I like these, and I'm going to use them in 2020. It's not as much sticker love, I guess. I was just kind of following what it had. This was my December, just not even trying to fill it out. Again, using my watch. And then, what is this? What am I doing here? This was my attempt. For December, I'm going to do some wellness stuff. And I am going to really knock it out the park. These are undated, and I had this from an old, I think, wellness planner that I got very inexpensively. So guess what? I'm going to take these sheets and incorporate them into something else. I'm definitely going to use these somewhere. So that is everything that I have. I have a couple stickers in here, little folder of my workout stuff that I just didn't do, and some notes pages. I'm pretty good at taking notes on the calendar itself, so I don't really use the notes pages unless I want to add or create some sort of style. So I really hope that you enjoyed this flip through. I know for me, this is everything. I'm very excited. I am ready for 2020 planning. I just need to get off of my bum and get it done. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, just remember, I don't get to do as many videos because we are on a little bit slower network and it takes a minute for something to upload. So I hope you enjoyed this. Signing off. Bye-bye.